Hi, I'm Stephen Jones the Milliner, and I'm speaking to you from my library. I need to collaborate because it resets my inner clock, my design clock, every season. Because I know what I think looks beautiful or ugly, and it's very good to have that challenge. And also, it's an amazing honour to work with the most extraordinary designers of our generation. I love the diversity. I love what would a bow look like for Marc Jacobs? What would a bow look like for Rei Kawakubo? What would a bow look like for Maria Grazia at Dior or John? I mean, really the first designer I ever worked with was Sandra Rhodes, and then moving to Jean-Paul Gaultier in Paris, during the golden days of the beginning of the French pret-a-porter, and then Claude Montana, who I worked with him for 15 years. They used to say cut like a compass. It was the most amazing discipline. But really, I came home when I started to work with John Galliano in 1993, and then followed him to Givenchy and then Dior. And I'm the creative director of hats at Dior. But working with John was an extraordinary experience because we were almost like two peas in a pod. Oh, and not forgetting Rei Kawakubo as well, who I met in Anchorage Airport in 1985. And I do something with Rei and the organisation of Comme des Garçons or Dover Street Market literally every day of my life. It's so difficult to say who I would like to work with because it's always the refreshment. Funnily enough, something which is very close to home. Once when I was on a party bus between Bistritech and Hoi Polloi, I was sitting next to Katie Grand, and we'd all had a few drinks, and she introduced me to Matty Bovan. That is a collaboration which just happened and has been magical and extraordinary. Similarly, meeting Grace Wales Bonner through Sarah Moa, that's been fantastic too. You don't know what's coming at you round the corner, but you have to have your eyes and your ears open. Well, the grandest hat that I've ever created, without question, is the Nefertiti crown I created for Erin O'Connor when she opened the Dior Haute Couture show. This was extraordinary. It was made out of metal-plated resin, weighed a ton, and in the fittings did not fit. So I made alterations overnight, and I just hoped it was going to work because she had this extraordinarily huge outfit on. I'd made her a resin beard as well, which was tied on with leather, and then she had this hat which I had to double-sided tape to her forehead so it didn't slip. When she came out majestically to Beyonce's Baby Boy, it was, as Andre Leon-Talley would say, the fashion moment, and I almost died. It's difficult to answer that because I was possibly given the best advice I ever could be, or anybody ever could be, by this lady called Shirley Hex, who taught me and many other milliners as well, including Philip Tracy and Noel Stewart. After a year of teaching, I said to her, I really want to sign up for next year and come back. And she said, no. She said, Stephen, I've taught you enough. She said, now, you've learnt my way. Now you have to go and find your way. And that was the most incredible advice. And I think about that literally every day. I have to do it my way. Cue music.